Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm here with our small high-low, a Komatsu FG25. Now this little guy's powered by a small Nissan engine, and I really like this thing. It's small, it's nimble, but it will be decommissioned soon. As you can tell, this is from the early 90s. The front mast is bent, it is beat up. The forks have been replaced a few times. But it needs new tires, it needs new seals, it needs a new clutch. This is a stick shift vehicle, but it's just worn out and we need a better high-low. But I really do like this thing. It was awesome. You can see tires in the back are bald. Some of the seals are just starting to go bad. It is older. We did maintain it pretty good throughout the years, but it is just worn out. You know, it's done its duty for most of its life. It is scratched up, it is beat up. But I always thought this thing was cool to look at. Just a little simple high-low Komatsu in the back. They're all stamped out. But I like it because it is a stick shift. You really don't see that too often nowadays, having a stick shift high-low or forklift. But let's open the hood, or the seat I should say, and look at the engine. Okay, so I folded the seat forward. You reach under here, lift up, and look at this little tiny Nissan engine. Now, this little guy, obviously it burns on clean burning propane, but the cool thing is it has a point system. It is very simple, and our maintenance guy can just work on this. That's the cool thing about a simple old high-low, is just anyone with a little bit of mechanical knowledge can do most of the work on these things pretty cheap and by themselves. So high-lows and forklifts have a few different tags on them. Here's a lubrication chart showing you all the points that need to be lubed regularly to make sure the high-low's functioning. You can see we have a little certificate right there, and then down here you have the model number, your serial number, your capacity, all the good stuff you need to know so you actually don't lift things that are too heavy for your high-low or your forklift. So if you're forklift certified or high-low certified, you would know propane tanks right here. You have your meter letting you know how much fuel's in here. You have your pipe leading to your connector. We have two connectors here. We only use the one. Now, if you are changing out your propane tank, wear a glove. Doing this, you can actually shoot it. It will freeze your hands or your gloves, so be careful while you change the tank. Our particular one has two straps holding it in place, making sure it's nice and secure so it's not moving around on you. But make sure your tank doesn't leak and make sure that your fit is good. All right, looking at everything, as you can tell, everything's very simple. You got your hours, water temp, a gauge we didn't pay for it. You got your little power, and you got your levers. Neutral, you got forward, reverse, and you have the gears. First gear, neutral, second gear. Nice and simple. 3 pedals, this is a stick shift, so foot on the clutch. Turn it on, over here. This will lift, lower, next to it, and they'll tilt, up and down. Nice and simple, there's no side shift on this vehicle, but just like anything, reverse. Now I'm in forward, first gear. Here we go, cruising. Now we do have second gear. Let's do that, ready? There we go. So I know this video was short and sweet, but this little Komatsu, I will miss it. It was fun. In second gear, this thing rips. But I wanna know, are you forklift certified? Have you been driving vehicles like this most of your life? What kind of high-lows or forklifts have you driven? Stand-ups, big daddy dogs, indoor, outdoor? Let me know. Have you driven one of these stick shift? Do you have a big automatic one? Inside the building, we have a giant big crown forklift. There's all the heavy lifting. But this little guy is sweet. I do like this little stick shift vehicle, and I will miss it because it's a lot of fun. And I like having small, light, nimble high-lows to get in and out of those tight corners and put things on the shelf that are needed. But let me know in the comments below, guys. Are you high-low certified? Have you driven a high-low or a forklift? What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments down below.